Story in the market yesterday was the continued tumult in the ad market having an impact on all the stocks that you see right there over the last week. I mean, take a look at some of the losses. The latest, we had Jeff Shell, of course, who runs NBCU, talking about a weak ad market at a UBS media conference. And then yesterday, about 11 o'clock Eastern, Bob Bakish, CEO of Paramount, also coming out and saying essentially, hey, you know what, the fourth quarter is not going to be better than the third quarter. Why was that important? Well, he and I had sat down at a Goldman Sachs conference in the middle of September in which Bakish had been relatively positive in his thoughts about the future ad market. And so I asked him, what changed?
We're just not seeing that improvement that we had hoped. And so as a result, today I indicated the fact that we're going to come in a little lighter in the fourth quarter than we did in the third quarter. We said we'd be about comparable performance. The market values certainty, so they don't like uncertainty. And there's a lot going on in the broader economy, in media and transition and TV versus streaming. And so people don't like that in general. And when they don't like that in general, they err on the side of conservative versus aggressive.
Of course, they've been selling this stock for quite some time, and Paramount's not alone. You've seen the weakness we just showed you over the last week in Disney and Roku. And in many others. Of course,
Roku's got that platform, but it's they can't be encouraging.
I mean, the ad market. Later in the day, I had another conversation with another media executive. Let me just make sure. The ad market is imploding. Is what somebody said to me.
Did you see
now,
that?
Bakish did not say that, but there's no spot market right now.
Have you looked at the crypto ads where they are?
No.
They dropped 80% from the first quarter. Crypto is a giant advertiser. Gemini went 8.5 million to 2,500.
No, it's a good point. Crypto is an important component of overall advertising budgets, and a lot of it's gone away.
That's what people
A lot of it's
wanted.
gone away.
And David,
you can take a look at Paramount
places.
shares. The destruction of value in this name and so many others. You go back to CBS and Viacom and the combined market cap of that company and where it is now. And then, of course, you had the Archegos. Can never forget that, where they did manage to sell, over $2 billion worth of stock. But it's not been a pretty story.
Okay, so let's just go over this for a second.
Sure.
There is probably no asset as important in TV as NFL.
NFL
there
is
may
the king.
be no better presentation of the NFL than in CBS. This used to be the way that you were able to talk about your schedule.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. I think anyone who watches CBS, I don't know a single person who would say it isn't among the best, fantastic presentations. Are you telling me that it's done nothing for Paramount?
No, I'm not telling you that. In fact, their content slate and the NFL and Yellowstone and movies such as Maverick, of course, they had a great year in content.
Well, then what more do people want?
They had a great year in content.
Then why don't people like the stock?
It's an interesting question. Right now, they're not generating a lot of free cash flow. Their costs are very high. They're going to peak next year when it comes to streaming, all of which we talked to Bakish about, and you'll hear about later in the next hour.
There's just too many venues to advertise
and there's a lot of doubt. You heard it about streaming, and obviously right now you've got pressure because the ad market is quite weak.
Well, why do people like Netflix so much?
Well, Wednesdays turned out to be maybe one of their biggest hits ever, and maybe surpassing even Squid Game. Sarandos yesterday talking about the ad product he described as a crawl, walk, run scenario where they are rapidly gaining steam.
I think Sarandos is the exact polar opposite of Bakish. Everything that comes out of Sarandos is quite exciting. I think Netflix is a really interesting stock because of what they're saying. It's very creative. They don't have any NFL, and yet they're still doing incredibly well.
And he said live sports, not interested, really. Yeah, no way to make that work.
Doesn't want to be involved in that world.
Live sports is fascinating as a prospect, again, because of the cost that it's imposed on the cable bundle in part. And to your point, the NFL sits alone in terms of as this product.
It has no.
And then all these other sports, I still don't understand how baseball is pulling off, how these players are pulling off getting record contracts.
Judge.
Meanwhile, the sports rights. Have you seen the Sinclair RSN thing? It's basic. It's restructuring. There's no money there.